Hello friends, today we will be discussing few MCQs of BCI exam which was held in June 2018. So the first MCQ is the first constitutional amendment was enacted in options are 1950, 1951, 1967, 1975. So the right answer over here is 1951. So it was 1951 when the first first constitutional amendment was enacted. So this first constitutional amendment was regarding three main things. Firstly, it put some reasonable restriction on freedom of speech and expression. Secondly, it made some special provisions for reservation. And thirdly, it put uh, some land reforms laws under ninth schedule. So it gave a way for Zamindari Abolition Act. Now this second MCQ is a person instigates any person to do an offense or illegal act or omission attracts section 107 IPC, section 120B of IPC, section 114 of IPC or section 144 of IPC. So the right answer over here is option A, section 107 of IPC, that results to abatement of an thing, abatement of an offense. Okay, so it is section 107 of the IPC. Okay, so MCQ number third, a landmark case habeas corpus petition was filed during emergency, that is option A, Keshav Nanda Bharti versus State of Kerala, option B, Golaknath versus State of Punjab, option C, MC Mehta versus Union of India, or option D, ADM Jabalpur versus Shivkant Shukla. So the right answer over here is option D, ADM Jabalpur versus Shivkant Shukla. So it is famously called habeas corpus case, and it is also called fundamental right case. Fundamental right case. Okay. So in this case, what was held was during the emergency time or during the proclamation of emergency, one cannot move to the Supreme Court or High Court under Article 226 or Article 30 of the Constitution. So basically, it restricted courts to issue writ of habeas corpus for violation of fundamental right during the time of emergency. So this judgment was overruled in 2017. Okay, MCQ number 4. Examination in chief is conducted by chief examiner of court, a lawyer appointed by the accused, a lawyer appointed by the government, or the presiding judge in the court. So the right answer over here is a lawyer appointed by the accused. So option B will be the right answer. In the MCQ number 3rd, the Keshav Nanda Bharti case is related to preamble and the basic structure. The Golaknath case is related to amendment of the fundamental rights. MC Mehta is related to environmental laws, and ADM Jabalpur is related to habeas corpus case or fundamental right case, in which it was held that during the time of emergency, one cannot go to the courts for enforcement of fundamental rights. Now, MCQ number 5. The Convention of Climate Change was the outcome of option A, the Stockholm Conference, option B, the Nairobi, option C, the Vienna, option D, the Rio Janeiro. So the right answer over here is Rio Janeiro Conference. It is also called Earth Summit. This conference is also called Earth Summit. Now, MCQ number 6. Who is a protected workman? Who is a protected workman? Workman given in police protection, workman protected by insurance, workman who is an executive or office bearer of a registered trade union, or workman protected from being arrested by court. So the right answer over here is option C, workman who is an executive or office bearer of a registered trade union in the establishment. So this is given in section 33 subclause 3 of Industrial Dispute Act. Okay. Now we move to MCQ number 7. A trademark is a visual applied to articles of commerce with a view to distinguish the articles from the other. It is in the form of, so the basically the trademark is in the form of option A word, option B device, option C a label, option D all of the above. So the right answer over here is all of the above. It will be option D. Now MCQ number 8, the Indian legal system has evolved a new technique of alternate dispute resolution which is popularly known as the Lok Adalat. It owes its origin to the statutory recognition by passing of option A Legal Service Corporation Act, option B Legal Aid and Advice Act, option C Legal Service Authorities Act, option D none. So the right answer over here will be option C, Legal Service Authorities Act. Okay, so Lok Adalat is a form of ADR and its origin is from Legal Service Authorities Act. MCQ number 9. Shah Bano case was related to dowry demand, harassment at workplace, maintenance of divorced Muslim women, triple divorce of Muslim women. So the right answer over here is option C, maintenance of divorced Muslim women. Who can move PIL in High Court and Supreme Court? Option A, any public spirited person. Option B, NGO or association with public spirit. Group who have no personal interest, or option D all of the above. So the right answer over here is option D all of the above. Doctrine of pleasure applies to legislative, civil servants, judges, cabinet minister. So the right answer over here is civil servant. Doctrine of pleasure क्या होता है ना, ये British doctrine है. As per this doctrine, the appointments will be made or the removal will be done on the pleasure of the president or on the pleasure of the king. तो इंडिया के इसमें ये प्रेसिडेंट है, तो पहले तो इसमें लेजिस्लेटिव ये सब आते हैं, कैबिनेट मिनिस्टर, बट इनका एक्सेप्शन दे के सिर्फ सिविल सर्वेंट्स को रखा गया है. ठीक है इस केस में. सो डॉक्ट्रिन ऑफ प्लेजर इज नॉट अप्लाइड इन इट्स स्ट्रिक्ट सेंस इन इंडिया, बट येस एज फार एज सिविल सर्वेंट इज concerned, name say they are appointed by the president and they will be removed by the president. Therefore, the doctrine of pleasure applies to them, name say. Okay. MCQ number 12. Section 24A of the Advocates Act 1961 provides for appointment of Attorney General, regular attendance at law college, admitted for enrollment in bar or state roll, election to the State Bar Council. So the right answer over here is option C. Now MCQ number 13. Articles of company can be altered by the directors of a company, the officials of the company, the shareholders by passing an ordinary resolution, or the shareholder by passing a special resolution. So the right answer is option D, shareholders by passing a special resolution. Okay, special resolution is important. So thank you all. These were some of the MCQs. It is the part 1 of the video. Rest of the MCQs will be decided in the further parts. Okay, thank you all.